As you see before the camera here, this is the Hornby Virgin Pendolino, which is an HST, which stands for high-speed train, that's run in England. And it's in 00 gauge or scale. And I've wanted this train since I first laid eyes on it. So I bought it brand new from Hornby directly in England. And it's a nice set. I'm going to have to buy 2 decoders, one for this dummy locomotive car, and then the other for the locomotive up there. So I'm going to have to get 2 decoders from Hornby and get those installed so that I can use this train at my club, because you can run 00 on HO scale track. And quite frankly, this 00 doesn't seem much bigger at all. It practically seems the same size as HO. So it's nice. It's a nice set. This is the class 390. And then I found there's a big hobby, a model railway hobby store in Liverpool, England, called Hatton's. And I've purchased from them in the past, and they have, or had rather, another Pendolino set, the 221 class, made by Bachmann, I believe. And so I bought that as well. That was used, and they get, I guess, either they get things on consignment and sell them, or they buy them and sell them used, typically in really, really good condition. So I got 2 of these now, much to my pleasure. But the other set is a Bachmann. This is Hornby. The track that it's on is the Bachmann EZ CRAP, because in my purchasing spree, I wanted an American HST, which is currently the Amtrak Acela. So I bought that from Train World in Brooklyn, New York on McDonald Avenue. The greatest deals ever in model railroading. Trainworld.com. So I bought that set, the Acela, which I have, and I'm going to get it programmed into our DCC system at my HO club tomorrow, and hopefully run that and have video of it tomorrow, being Saturday the 14th, Valentine's Day. In any event, that's a Bachmann set. My first Bachmann purchase was a few months ago. I purchased also from Train World the D40AX Union Pacific, that huge engine that I was disappointed with. I mean, it has 2 motors in it, and it can't even pull a greasy string out of a cat's ass. It has DCC and sound, and the sound is crappy. The horn, the volume's all the way up, you still can't hear it. You barely hear it. The loudest thing on the train is the bell, the clanging bell. So that was a disappointment. And I was apprehensive about buying it because I always viewed Bachmann as being crap, as being toys, being cheap, chintzy. And they haven't disappointed. And I hope I don't have that experience with my Acela tomorrow when I take it to the club. I hope that is a surprise to me and doesn't disappoint me. But what came with the Acela is this track that the Pendolino's on. It's called EZ CRAP. Bachmann ought to rename it EZ CRAP, because it's junk. The railing just ahead of what's the dummy locomotive, one of those rails, I don't know if you can see it or not, is higher than the other. They're not matching up. So consequently, when the train goes over it, it derails, or at least one of the cars derails, which has been a real frustration for me tonight. So I'm not too happy with Bachmann. I don't understand how those people even make any money in model railroading. They don't stand in the shadow. They don't stand on the same block as Athearn, Intermountain, Broadway Limited, MTH, or any of the other manufacturers. I mean, they produce junk. They produce toys. And they have the nerve to sell the Acela for $500. Of course, I didn't get it for that at Train World, but that's what they sell it for at Bachmann. If you were to buy the Acela from Bachmann, that set is $500 or $499. You may as well round it up to $500. I mean, this is unbelievable that this track is designed that in the manner in which it's designed, and the trains keep derailing on it. It's amazing to me. Bachmann garbage. Anyway, let me see if I can get this train around this track without it giving me a stroke here, so I can finish this video. As you can hear, it's derailing. But there's a re-railer here by the power pack that it goes over in. And that other track against the wall is my MTH O-scale reel tracks that I haven't finished setting up as yet.